what towards the avoidance of terrorism, which will have other implications on this pillar. As in to say, in Andhra Pradesh and other states, there is a lot of Naziism, which is different form of terrorism. And I won't say terrorism, actually there are these issues which are actually affecting the rural population in those areas. Those affected by...
What is happening? I want to read something. Please see whether you can contribute. It is called Johannesburg recommendation. I don't know whether you come across. The Johannesburg World Summit for Sustainable Development has made one thing unmistakably clear, that the political leadership the world over is incapable of rising to the challenge of sustainability. I read it again. The World Summit for Sustainable Development has made one thing unmistakably clear, that the political leadership the world over is incapable of rising to the challenge of sustainability. Yet, most of the 100 or so world leaders who attended this conference have a higher education degree from some of the world's most prestigious universities. The higher education sector is failing society by producing leaders incapable of addressing the most pressing problems. If higher education is the nursery of the tomorrow's leaders, then the sector bears the profound responsibilities to create a sustainable future. This implies that the graduates of every discipline need a sound working knowledge about sustainability. What's the reaction? The whole education is a big question now. Because sustainability is the leaders. After all, you are all finally will become leaders. Are you taught sustainability of the economy, sustainability of the society? These are the questions they are posed.
Sir, this point kind of agrees with what you said about the earlier pillar, that people who do not go on to attend college must be endowed with some skill or some vocation which they can then use to earn a living.
Yes.
But at the same time, shouldn't there also be some system in which they are taught about what's right and wrong? Because people who have some skill but who don't go and get a view of what is right and wrong and whom to follow, they are very easily lured by not just terrorist groups but even political parties into serving their own ends. So,
the code of conduct.
Yeah, the code of conduct. I mean, what I'm saying is the higher education is not completely different.
Now we are going to any other suggestion on the 9th pillar? Yes.
So, as far as terrorism is concerned, I think even the media has got a major role to play in addressing the issue of terrorism. Because I believe in a certain manner, the media is celebrating terrorism. I mean, the glory that the terrorists, for them, they find in getting that media attention and all, is actually encouraging people, I mean terrorists to a certain extent. And also it generates hostility amongst different sections of the society. I mean, and another one example I would like to quote over here would be the last year Dera Sachazwada thing that happened in Punjab. Okay. I was in Punjab that time, and the media coverage of that event was very different from what the reality was. Okay. In my very own city, it was very much peaceful. However, in the media it was projected as things have gone really, really bad. And anybody who was, I mean, say the Sikhs who were not in Punjab, who were not aware of what the ground reality was, but they were watching it on the televisions or on other forms of media, would have actually developed a hostile feeling against the Dera Sikhs or the followers. And the third point which I want to make over here is that the media has a role to play in making people feel good, and that would in general increase the prosperity levels. I mean, they'd like to feel, if they feel good, and awareness levels also.
Grand question is whether media will have a market. No, there is an issue, a real issue here. Can media become partner for national development? See, I have asked in a media conference, all figures were there. I asked them, can you become partner for the national development? So there was a pin drop silence. Reason, then finally one guy got up, it's a very primary media. He said, see, national development is important from the political angle, people angle. But if we are there to find out what people want, what really it ignites them, what it really makes them to buy our paper or information, the electronic media. And then they were telling. So we had a very hot discussion. They should become, finally we said, in essential media become the partner. Media should be partner to billion people in the development of the billion people. So I agree with you, they are exaggerating the things because of marketing. That's the wrong, immoral. It should not be done. Now, I tell you, in Israel I was there sometime back, a few years back. And there was a Hamas terrorist group. From that day in the TV, they showed about 8 people, terrorists killed 8 Israelis. They had a big issue on the TV and all. So next day morning, I opened the newspaper, Tel Aviv News. When I opened it, the news was not there. The first page there was a news. A farmer from a Russian Jew, he came to Israel. He increased 7 times food productivity in fruits. That was the big news. Whereas somewhere in the middle about the terrorism, the terrorism, how many people killed. The value, what you people, what they like, the media puts it. That's why we have to cultivate people certain type of development needs. The message should be, we want development. I am trying to do wherever I meet media, a lot of friends I am pushing them. And they have started some good work. So friends, terrorism, I am addressing and proposing a mission for eliminating that. Have you finished your thought? Now I am